Hello guys, so if you haven't seen or heard yet, even though I'm super late to making this video, there was an alleged Borderlands 3 leak. Obviously, this caused the community to freak out. The original post on Reddit included a short trailer along with a written description of what to expect from the game. All this information has obviously been deleted off Reddit, but you can still find the trailer online, and I'll also show it in this video here. But if you want to see the exact post, you actually have to go to the Google cache of the page to see the since deleted post and comments. So first, let's show the trailer if you haven't seen it yet, and then break that down. So it starts with a view of a planet, which I assume they wanted us to think is Pandora or maybe a new planet we'll visit in the game like Promethea. On the screen it says confidential property, do not distribute. Then after a few seconds, the background changes again to a sky view with new planets in sight. One looks like a moon and the other looks like a hollow planet. Then it cuts away again and shows a new Borderlands 3 logo along with a reveal of June 10. Alongside the screen you can also see a shadowy figure which they most likely wanted us to think is the new Vault Hunter. So as I said before, this was all posted on Reddit, and of course then there was chaos for a few hours with people freaking out and spreading the news. But luckily the Borderlands Reddit moderators kept an eye on the situation and were able to contain it once it was confirmed to be fake. So along with the trailer we also got a written description that said, quote, "The darkest game in the saga, same style of graphics as the previous game, the main character in the image is the antagonist of the game. The first seconds of the reveal trailer of June 10, in the game we will visit other planets, PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. The reveal will be June 10, and the release date is September 2018. There'll be single player, co-op, multiplayer, and survival. There will also be a season pass with 3 expansions without an announced date, and the main story will be around 25 to 30 hours. Co-op and multiplayer will be the same, and they will also add a survival mode with waves and waves of enemies." He goes on to say that the game will begin linear, but eventually we will obtain a ship and travel to different planets in an open world. We'll go to a main mission, go to secondary mission, upgrade and personalize our ships, capture signals from space, discover and destroy ships, and explore ancient ruins and a lot of other things. And that it also wouldn't contain a battle royale mode. And even the character shown in the Borderlands 3 image with the June 10 date was also proven to be a doctored image from a Dark Souls 2 trailer. Mental Mars actually made an awesome graphic which shows this, how the character fits into the total image, which I'll show above. The final nail in the coffin that said, yup, this is confirmed fake. But I think there's one thing that could actually end up being true. But one of the things that made this leak so believable was that it included a lot of different elements that people already expected. Because of Battleborn and tweets from Randy Pitchford, we can almost confirm that the new game will not be on Pandora anymore. It will instead be on Promethea, which means there will be space travel. Also at the end of Borderlands 2, it showed all the different vaults on different planets, so it makes sense that we will be traveling in space, even if it's just from Pandora to Promethea, or to a bunch of different planets. Borderlands also does like that fall release date, September-October, so it makes sense that the release date would be September 2018, which is prime for the holidays, and that's why the community kind of fell for it. But the one part that could be true is the June 10 announcement, which would set the game up to be announced or shown at E3 2018, which runs second week of June. It is confirmed that Gearbox Publishing will be attending the event, most likely promoting We Happy Few or Hello Neighbor. But even before this news has been circulating that Gearbox will announce Borderlands 3 at this conference. It's where Gearbox first showed off Borderlands 1, so it'd be kinda nice to go full circle, and especially on the 10-year anniversary of the announcement of Borderlands 1 at E3. We know that 2K is still expecting record gains for fiscal 2019 from their highly anticipated franchise. A few weeks ago, when asked on livestream about Borderlands 3, Randy Pitchford said that the wait from announcement to release will be shorter than previous games, less than a year, which is nice to hear and does mean that they do want to kind of keep it a surprise release, and once it's ready to go. So if we use that timeline, Gearbox announces Borderlands 3 at E3 in June. Then that would give Gearbox 3 to 4 months after the announcement to promote the game and release in the fall for a holiday-ish release. Obviously, this wouldn't be ideal because they'd be competing against Red Dead Redemption, which I don't see 2K doing, but it would be possible. Gearbox usually doesn't hold these big conferences, especially at E3, they like PAX, but maybe for the 10-year anniversary, they would do it for Borderlands 1. Another theory that comes from Morning After Kill is that Gearbox will wait till the beginning of next year to announce and then release 2019 fall, like September, October, and then instead would focus on the 10th anniversary release of Borderlands 1, which is definitely possible. It's hard to say now whether Gearbox will do 2018, 2019. More and more news has been coming out. It's just impossible to know, and Gearbox is keeping it very tight. There's been no leaks and no real sources coming out talking about it. So I think though that the common consensus is that we will see something relatively soon from Gearbox, whether that be at this E3 or at some PAX convention within the next year. I'd say our chances are high. And two, I don't know, keep your eye on Gearbox, especially just a few days ago at the time of recording this, Gearbox posted the Promethea Easter egg teaser, which was the big Easter egg in Battleborn that confirmed and got people first thinking about Promethea for Borderlands 3. It has the vault symbol, it shows space in the background. So Gearbox is definitely amping up their social media presence and their mentioning of the game in general. 2K recently confirmed this. So who knows? But let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think Gearbox will announce Borderlands 3 at E3 2018, or is it still too soon? And do you think we could see it maybe at a future PAX event and releasing 2019? Let me know all your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.
Meet me back at section.